Juice is a 1992 American crime thriller directed by Ernest Dickerson. The screenplay, penned by Dickerson and Gerard Brown, brought together a cast of notable stars, including Tupac Shakur, Jermaine Hopkins, Omar Epps, Khalil Kain, and other talented individuals. The storyline revolves around four African-American youths navigating life in Harlem. The film delves into their daily experiences, encompassing encounters with law enforcement, facing harassment, dealing with neighborhood gangs, and exploring the dynamics within their families. Notably, Juice marked the commencement of Dickerson's illustrious and prosperous career as a filmmaker. Boasting significant commercial success, Juice undeniably stood out as one of the finest films of its era. The movie featured a diverse cast, and in this video, we'll spotlight some of the cast members who have since passed away. On our channel, we regularly showcase videos of this nature. Don't forget to show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing to stay updated with our content. Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur played a significant role as one of the main cast members in the 1992 film Juice. In the movie, Shakur portrayed the character Bishop, showcasing his remarkable skills that contributed to the film's enjoyment. Tragically, Tupac succumbed to gunshot wounds in Las Vegas on September 13, 1996, just 6 days after the attack, at the age of 25. Dwayne "Keffa D. Davis, a former member of the Crips Street Gang, faced legal consequences on September 29, 2023, when he was arrested and indicted for his involvement in the 1996 murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. Davis, who had previously claimed to be inside the car during the fatal shooting, asserted that his now-deceased nephew, Orlando Anderson, was the one wielding the gun. Davis is currently in custody after being indicted by a grand jury in Clark County, Nevada. The arrest follows a search warrant executed by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department in July 2023 at a residence in Henderson, Nevada, related to Tupac's unsolved murder. Renowned as one of the top-selling artists of all time, Tupac Shakur, both a rapper and actor, embodied the gangsta rap aesthetic of the 1990s and, in death, became an enduring symbol of noble struggle. His music career began as a rebel with a cause, aiming to articulate the enduring trials and injustices faced by many Black Americans. The lines between Tupac's art and life blurred as he grappled with legal issues and incarceration. In his fourth album, All Eyes on Me, Tupac fully embraced the celebration of the thug lifestyle. Unfortunately, this would be the last album Tupac witnessed released before his untimely death. Gunned down in Las Vegas on September 7, 1996, at the age of 25, Tupac's murder remains under investigation by the police. Born Lassane Parish Crooks on June 16, 1971, in New York City's Harlem neighborhood, Tupac Amaru Shakur was the son of Afeni Shakur, a political activist and former Black Panther Party member. Afeni Shakur, who had faced legal challenges in the past, was pregnant with Tupac while out on bail and was acquitted in 1971 after defending herself in court. In 1984, the family relocated to Baltimore, and Tupac joined the esteemed Baltimore School for the Arts, describing it as the period when he felt the most liberated. It was during this time that Tupac crossed paths with future actor Jada Pinkett Smith. He composed poems dedicated to her, and she made a cameo appearance in his music video for Strictly for My Niggas. Pinkett Smith later shared with the media that she was involved in drug dealing when she met Tupac, expressing resentment toward how the movie All Eyes on Me, 2017, later reimagined their relationship. It wasn't just about, oh, you have this cute girl and this cool guy, they must have been in this. Nah, it wasn't that at all. It was about survival, and it has always been about survival among us. Due to the rampant crime in Tupac's Baltimore neighborhood, the family relocated to Marin City, California, which, as described by Vanity Fair, turned out to be a mean little ghetto. It was in Marin City that Afeni succumbed to her crack addiction, a substance Tupac himself sold on the same streets where his mother acquired her supply. This led to a strained relationship between mother and son. Tupac's passion for hip-hop diverted him from a potential life of crime, at least for a period. At 17, in the spring of 1989, he developed a friendship with Layla Steinberg, whom he encountered during her poetry sessions in an Oakland park, as recounted in Holler If You Hear Me, Searching for Tupac Shakur by Michael Eric Dyson. Even at this point, Tupac had been fervently writing poetry and persuaded Steinberg, lacking any music industry background, to become his manager. She succeeded in introducing Tupac to music manager Atron Gregory, who secured a role for him in 1990 as a roadie and backup dancer for the hip-hop group Digital Underground. He quickly took the stage, marking his recording debut in 1991 with Same Song, featured in the Dan Aykroyd comedy Nothing But Trouble. Tupac also contributed to Digital Underground's album Sons of the P in October of the same year. With Gregory now serving as Tupac's manager, he successfully secured a contract for the emerging rapper with Interscope Records. A month after the release of Sons of the P, Tupac unveiled his debut solo album, Tupacalypse Now. As Tupac started gaining recognition as a rapper, Afeni remained oblivious to his career until friends informed her. She admitted, "I didn't know what was happening to my son. I thought, what am I doing?" Determined to overcome her drug addiction, Afeni successfully achieved sobriety after relocating to New York City in 1991. Tupac and his mother reconciled, maintaining a close relationship for the remainder of his life. Although Tupac only released 4 albums during his lifetime, he left behind a legacy of 21 albums, with 10 receiving platinum, multi-platinum, or diamond certification. As of July 2023, the Recording Industry Association of America ranked Tupac as the 45th top-selling artist of all time based on album sales and streaming figures. Globally, Forbes reported sales of over 75 million Tupac records to date. Before Tupac released his 3rd album, he became a target. In November 1994, he sustained multiple gunshot wounds in the lobby of the Manhattan recording studio Quad, attacked by 2 young black men. Tupac suspected his rap rival Biggie Smalls was involved, although no one has ever been charged in connection with the shooting. Smalls consistently denied any knowledge of the incident. In 2011, Dexter Isaac, a New York prisoner serving a life sentence for an unrelated crime, alleged that music executive James Henchman Rosemond paid him to rob Tupac and claimed responsibility for shooting the rapper during the robbery. In addition to his musical pursuits, Tupac explored an acting career, featuring in various films. Notable roles include lead parts alongside Janet Jackson in the 1993 film Poetic Justice and Mickey Rourke in the 1996 film Bullet. Following Tupac's passing, a compilation of poems he wrote before his rap career was published in the 2000 book titled The Rose That Blossomed from Concrete. One of his teenage verses reflects, "The world moves fast, and it would rather pass you by than to stop and see what makes you cry." Tupac had a brief romantic involvement with pop star Madonna. However, while incarcerated in January 1995, he wrote a letter to Madonna, terminating their relationship due to racial concerns. He expressed, "For you to be seen with a black man wouldn't in any way jeopardize your career. If anything, it would make you seem that much more open and exciting. But for me, at least in my previous perception, I feel due to my image, I would be letting down half of the people who made me what I thought I was." In April 1995, while still in prison, Tupac married Keisha Morris. The couple had met months earlier at a nightclub when Morris was 20 and Tupac was 21. Their marriage was annulled after Tupac's release from jail, but they remained friends until his death. Shortly after his separation from Morris, Tupac entered a relationship with Kidada Jones. They crossed paths at a club, where Tupac apologized for insulting her father, Quincy Jones, for only dating white women. Jones was with Tupac in Las Vegas on the night he was shot. Victor Campos. Victor Campos portrayed the character Quiles in the film Juice. Victor Campos passed away on October 15, 2018, in Sherman Oaks, CA, due to complications related to prostate cancer. He is survived by his daughter Lee Campos Montesino, his grandsons Tristan Montesino and Trenton Montesino, and his sisters Laura Romano, Elba Campos, and Rosiana Rizzo. Additionally, he is remembered by his nieces Lisa Rose, Kim Libretta, Grace Rizzo, and nephew Josiah Rizzo. Born on January 15, 1935 in New York, Victor Campos had a diverse heritage, including Spanish, Castilian, Puerto Rican, and Dominican roots. Embarking on his acting journey in 1966, his credits encompassed various TV series such as Hawk, The FBI, The Rookies, The Mod Squad, Kojak, Doctor's Hospital, and Cades County. His film roles included The Adversary, Black Sunday, Scarface, Juice, Sleepaway Camp 4, The Survivor, Shallow Ground, and Locker 13, among others. Birdie M. Hale, widely recognized as Bishop's grandmother among enthusiasts of the movie Juice, was a versatile American artist celebrated for her prowess both on and off the screen as an actress. She gained renown for her roles in Coming to America, 1988, Juice, 1992, and Die Hard, with a Vengeance, 1995. Birdie embarked on her acting journey in 1975, marking her debut with a supporting role as a switchboard operator. Born on April 7, 1912 in New York City, United States, Birdie M. Hale passed away on June 4, 2009, at the age of 97 in New York City. Stretch held a minor part in the movie but succeeded in making it captivating and unforgettable with his distinctive acting prowess. On November 30, 1995, Stretch was en route to a Biggie Smalls event after leaving the Nas recording session at midnight. After dropping off his younger brother Majesty at his Queens Village residence, Stretch's green minivan was pursued and shot at by 2 or 3 men in a black car. The chase ended in a crash at 112th Avenue and 209th Street, just past 12:30 a.m., where Stretch was discovered lifeless with 4 bullets in his back. Randy Walker, born in 1968 in Springfield Gardens, Queens, to an African-American father and a Jamaican immigrant mother, had a younger brother and 2 sisters. His father passed away in 1981, and his mother, Lucilda, worked as a nurse at New York University Medical Center. In the late 1980s, Randy, known as Stretch, and his brother Christopher, known as Majesty, joined forces with DJ Kalo to form Live Squad. Making their debut in 1988 with an EP titled BQ in Full Effect, Live Squad, featuring Per Se P, showcased tracks like Troopin' It and We Ain't Havin' It. Stretch's voice, deep and raspy, stood out notably. In 1990, Stretch crossed paths with Shock G of Digital Underground, and in 1991, the Bay Area rap group featured Stretch on the track Family of the Underground. During the same year, Live Squad remixed the group's single No Nose Job. That summer, Stretch met Tupac Shakur, an ally of the underground. The two quickly became close friends. While Tupac rapped his February 1992 single If My Homie Calls on Yo MTV Raps, Stretch, a friend of host Ed Lover, praised Live Squad's demo tape and assumed an executive producer role on its releases, ultimately assisting Live in securing a deal with Tommy Boy Records. Stretch made brief appearances in music videos for the Mac Mall track Ghetto Theme, directed by Tupac, and in 1993 for the Above the Law, Money B, and Tupac song Call It What You Want. He featured in films Ed Lover and Dr. Dre's 1993 movie Who's the Man and Tupac's 1996 film Bullet. On the Arsenio Hall Show in March 1994, Tupac and Stretch performed Pain, a track on the Above the Rim soundtrack's exclusive cassette version, and initially a B-side to a single but swiftly became a rap favorite. In 1992, alongside rapper Big Syke, Tupac and Stretch recorded Thug Life. In 1993, while that song remained unreleased, Tupac expanded the group, named Thug Life, and secured a deal with Interscope Records. In 1994, the group's only album, Thug Life, Volume 1, was released. Stretch produced and rapped on the song Thug Music. Amid controversy over lyrics, the label excluded Out on Bail, which Tupac and Stretch performed at the '94 Source Awards, and Runnin' from the Police, featuring Biggie Smalls. In 1993, Tupac encountered Biggie, a promising young rapper from Brooklyn, during his visit to California. Tupac supported and mentored him, considering him a potential member of Thug Life. In 1993, Live Squad, Tupac, and Biggie shared the stage at Maryland's Bowie State University, recording the unreleased House of Pain for Biggie's upcoming debut album. Biggie's debut album, Ready to Die, was released in 1994 without the song. The bond between them was solidified on the night of November 30th, 1994, at the Times Square building of Quad Recording Studios. In late 1994, Tupac was enlisted by emerging music manager James "Jimmy" Henchman Roseman to contribute a verse for rapper Lil Sean's single Dom Perignon. Accompanied by Stretch and two others, they found rapper Lil Cease, a member of the Bad Boy record label circle through Biggie's side group Junior Mafia, waiting on the sidewalk above, greeting them. In the lobby, 3 armed men attempted to rob Tupac, who resisted and was shot 5 times. On October 12, 1995, with bail secured through Suge Knight, CEO of Death Row Records, and awaiting appeal, Tupac was released from prison in upstate New York. After joining the label in Los Angeles, Tupac energetically recorded his 4th album, All Eyes on Me. Specifically 2 tracks, Ambition's Azarida and Holla at Me, contain lyrics that some individuals speculate, although unconfirmed, may be directed against Stretch, envisioning his demise. By the album's launch on February 13, 1996, Stretch was already deceased. In July 1996, the second album, It Was Written by rapper Nas from Queensbridge in Queens, featured 2 tracks produced by Live Squad, Take It in Blood and Silent Murder. From Stretch's final recording session exactly 1 year after the shooting of Tupac on November 30th, 1994. And there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through the incredible stories, the laughter, and the tears. Before we wrap up, I want to express my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you who tuned in today. A massive shout-out to our amazing community. Your engagement, comments, and support mean the world to us. Remember, this channel is as much yours as it is ours, and we're thrilled to have you along for the ride. In case you missed any part of today's video, don't forget to hit that rewind button and catch up. And hey, if you enjoyed what you saw, a thumbs up would be fantastic. It helps us grow, and we're on a journey to bring you even more exciting content.